Hello, everyone. Welcome to our episode 26 about Sensei Jamal Measaras Autobiography. Good morning, Sensei.
Good morning.
Can you continue with Sissinkan in Germany?
Yes, I think in the 25th episode, we mentioned about Shishinkan Karate, how they invited me. Well, I'll continue from there onwards.
Mm-hmm.
So every weekend, like Saturdays and Sundays, Saturdays mostly, Lai used to take me, Mr. Lai from Regensburg, he used to take me to Obertraubling. Obertraubling was the dojo called the Top 10 Obertraubling Karate Dojo, they called it. And that was where they had Shishinkan training centers also. This was Shishinkan Dojo. So on Saturdays in the morning, I used to go with him and used to make training for all the black belts.
Mm-hmm.
So all the black belts from the dojos, they used to come, and Mr. New would ask me to make the training. So I would make a black belt training for all the instructors, and also black belts also who are not instructors used to participate. And at some weekends, I used to give refereeing clinics for all these people, and I used to build them up as referees. And we used to have tournaments, and I used to teach them all the dressing code and how to do refereeing, all these stuffs. So sometimes Lai used to take me to visit some of the dojos, for example, in not dojos especially, visit some Malaysian friends who used to be working in Straubing in a disco.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go sometimes over there, and we met one time Mr. Chalabiani Karim. So he came out and we saw him, and I was surprised. Oh, I can remember I met him in 1975, where he took us out to Pam Pam restaurant and so on. And this was 1980. I met him again, and he was very happy to meet me, and I was very happy to meet him. So we met and we departed after that. And one day he called up Lai and he said, "Is Jamal still around?" And he said, "Yes, he's still around. Could you ask him whether he would like to come and teach one time at his dojo?" That was in Straubing. So Lai told me, and I said, "Okay, good." Then I went down and I was teaching there on the first day, and Karim liked the training. So Mr. Chalabiani Karim, he told me, "Would you like to come and teach in my dojo once a week?" So his instructor was no more there. He left. So that was Mr. Lim, Lim Chonghua. So I was going there and teaching once a week. And he liked the training. And it was nearly about 2 or 3 months. And one day I had a bad news that my father passed away. It was only 2 months I was over there and my father passed away. So I couldn't go back, and we stayed down there, and then I was not happy. So this all happened in the 1, 2, 3 months time. And Chalabiani Karim called me up one time and he said, "Would you like to come and teach forever here, once a week or twice a week?" And I said, "I have to go back." "No, if you like, I could make you a working permit and all these things in Germany." So I said, "Okay, for 1 year." So he said, "Okay." I said, "Okay." So he took me to the office people in Straubing, and he made 1 year working permit. In this 1 year, I used to go to visit all the dojos, including Kelheim. The Kelheim dojo was together Lai and Mr. Binder Manfred had this dojo. It was called the Karate Schule Kelheim. So he used to bring me on Sunday, or I believe it's Saturday morning. He used to bring me, and he said, "I would like to train on the sandbag." There used to be a very big bag, and I used to work on the bag, train. I enjoy training. So he used to say, "Why don't you make the training?" And sometimes I used to make the training instead of him. And Binder Manfred liked my training. Binder Manfred is still now, he became active again. He's right now in Regensburg. So he will tell you all the stories. So he liked sparring techniques, and I used to do sparring techniques for the dojos. And they enjoyed it. And that's where I met my wife in Kelheim. She was a yellow belt or something like that in karate. They were training. So I met, and I used to like to come to Kelheim always because I can meet her. So this was going on for 1 year, and I was teaching in Straubing. And later, again, he wanted me to extend 1 more year. I went back to Malaysia, and he invited me again and was extended another 1 year, and so on. And things got on for a long time. And well, time passed by, and it is from 1 year to 1 year, and now right now it is 46 years I'm in Germany.
Yeah.
And this was going on. And anyway, I was married.
Mm-hmm.
I got married to my wife, and we settled down. And Mr. Binder Manfred told me, you are the right person. I wanted to sell this dojo to you. So it was not a present. Sometimes people say, I took over the dojo from somebody. No, I paid 12,000 mark, yes. German mark. If Mr. Binder Manfred is watching this video, he will say yes. He sold this dojo with about 40 over students, and some mirrors and just a carpet floor. There was no extra changing room or shower, nothing. So just one toilet. And they have like curtains and some military cupboard to close that when they are changing, you can't see. This was the only thing, and this was the only 300 square meters upstairs, and it was not renovated like it is now. So we paid 1,200 German marks. I was settled down, I was married, so took over the dojo, and I was teaching. Mm-hmm. This is how the first dojo was, what do I say, of my own. Mm-hmm. Then came, before that, Karim Chalabiani said, since it is Shusinkan and you are practicing Malaysian Shorin-ryu Seibukan, I would like to give you this dojo to me. So it was when he gave, I was doing Shusinkan, not Shusinkan, that Neo was down there. So I told Neo, this is my dojo. So he called it Shusinkan. And when I had my dojo of my own, it was Seibukan. Then Karim changed this dojo to Malaysian Shorin-ryu Seibukan. Mm-hmm. That was the second dojo. And later, then many people, like Renata Karmignani from Regensburg, she said, I would like also to change to Shorin-ryu Seibukan. Mm-hmm. So because in Shusinkan, they used to do examinations, and it took nearly about 5-6 months or 1 year. Sometimes they don't get the certificates and everything. I was always doing it at the right order. Maybe 1 week you have your certificates and passbooks and everything. So they liked the system what I was doing, and slowly many dojos changed over. And slowly, I think it was about mostly all dojos from Shusinkan changed over to me, except Regenstauf. Mm-hmm. That dojo didn't change, but the rest of them changed. It was nearly about 7-8 dojos, and slowly I started building up. And today we have more than 40 over dojos. Okay. Yeah, in Shorin-ryu Seibukan, which is no more Malaysian Shorin-ryu Seibukan, which I'll come to you later how it's changed to Okinawa Shorin-ryu Seibukan. So this is a small story about Shusinkan and Malaysian Shorin-ryu Seibukan. Maybe I can, go ahead.
Can you describe in the next episode the difference between Shusinkan and Malaysian Shorin-ryu and Shorin-ryu Seibukan?
Sure, yeah.
This would be great.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.